You think you are safe on this blue planet, but you are sitting on a ticking time bomb. Deep beneath your feet lies a fatal structural flaw that is slowly choking our world's longevity. Close your eyes and imagine standing at the absolute edge of existence, looking back at the pale blue dot you call home. Welcome to the lab. Here, we shape the future. Let us begin our journey. For generations, we have been fed a comforting lie that Earth is a flawless sanctuary, a masterwork of creation. The truth is far more unsettling. Your precious sanctuary is actually kind of mid, choking under brutal deserts of ice and fire, governed by a dying yellow sun that has already burned through 70% of its life. Before we dive deeper, hit that subscribe button to support our journey here at the lab, so we can keep uncovering these cosmic secrets together. Earth is not a masterpiece. It is a ticking time bomb built on fatal compromises. Beneath your feet lies a catastrophic structural flaw in its deep interior mechanics, a hidden vulnerability waiting to unravel everything. Keep listening, because that terrifying secret will finally be exposed before our journey ends. To escape that inevitable collapse, we must leave our doomed sun behind and engineer a truly eternal heartbeat for our new world. You cannot rely on a yellow dwarf like our sun, which rushes blindly toward its own demise. Nor can you settle for red dwarfs, trapping their planets in a perpetual curse of tidal locking, one side burning in a ruthless desert, the other frozen in an icy hell. Instead, you reach for the golden choice, a stable, radiant orange dwarf star. Born in a calm galactic neighborhood, this sun will burn steadily for up to 70 billion years, granting life an infinite canvas to evolve. With our eternal star secured, we turn our hands to the bones of the planet. We expand Hestia to 1.3 times Earth's radius, gifting it with 70% more surface area and a grounding 20% increase in gravity. Yet, a giant rock without a shield is merely a tomb. Deep within, we forge a massive, spinning metallic core, wrapped in a churning liquid mantle, summoning a magnetic guardian to swallow solar storms whole. And finally, we carve active tectonic plates into its crust, ensuring the world breathes, regulates its fever, and feeds its children from the deep Earth. With the planet's heart beating steady, it is time to paint the surface with the colors of a true Eden. Earth made a staggering architectural error by hoarding its land into lonely, monolithic continents, leaving the interiors to wither into lifeless, stagnant deserts. We will not repeat that mistake. Instead, we shatter the crust, creating a sprawling archipelago world where millions of islands dance across the sapphire water. Every inch of land kisses the shore, ending the era of the desert forever. We crank the global temperature up just 5 degrees, dissolving polar ice, and transforming the entire globe into a lush where biomass thrives without restraint. This isn't just warmer, it is a cradle for hyper-specialization. Where evolution doesn't just happen, it explodes into chaotic, beautiful experiments. Dark, sun-hoarding plants carpet the soil, while armored, creeping predators wait in the shadows. But the true magic waits above your head. Because our world is massive, the air is thick, like rich, heavy velvet against your skin. In this dense, oxygen-soaked atmosphere, flight ceases to be a struggle. It becomes a dance. Wings no longer strain, they simply drift. Imagine massive sky whales, gentle titans, gliding through the clouds with a grace that Earth's thin air would never permit. Yet, as these countless islands drift and these giants dominate the sky, you have to wonder, isolated experiments finally collide under such crushing, energetic density. As that evolutionary pressure boils over on land, we must plunge downward to correct Earth's greatest aquatic oversight. Think about the dark, desolate abyss that consumes 95% of Earth's oceans, hiding life in perpetual, lightless deserts. We refuse to make that same mistake here. On Hestia, we restrict the waters entirely to shallow shelves, spanning just 1 to 200 meters deep. Every single square inch of the seafloor bathes in the warm, life-giving embrace of the sunlit zone. Here, coral megacities stretch across thousands of kilometers like underwater empires. Kelp forests sway with the rhythm of thriving ecosystems, bounded by coastlines 45 times longer than our own. This watery paradise doesn't just host life, it explodes, sheltering hundreds of millions of complex species. And right here, beneath the waves, the terrifying secret we whispered at the beginning finally comes to light. Earth's fatal structural flaw was never just on the surface. It lies deep within a stagnant mantle and failing tectonic cycle that quietly chokes its longevity. Hestia's shallow, recycling depths completely shatter those limits, proving what a truly resilient world can achieve. As we step back from the grand architectural blueprint of Hestia, we are left staring at a profound cosmic mirror. We spent this journey stripping away the imperfections of our own world, engineering an eternal orange sun, a protective magnetic shield, a sprawling archipelago of emerald islands. Yet, the true magic of this thought experiment was never just about designing a better rock in the void. It was about confronting the inherent limitations of survival and realizing that perfection is not a destination handed to us by the universe.
It is something we forge through relentless curiosity and adaptation.
Earth may be flawed, fragile, and bound by a ticking clock, but it is the crucible where our consciousness was born. It taught us that life does not wait for ideal conditions to emerge. It carves its own path through ice, fire, and darkness. And that brings us to the deepest lesson of all. We spend so much time waiting for a perfect environment, a flawless start, or an effortless path to success. The truth is, true growth never happens in comfort. Just like Hestia's turbulent seasons and dynamic ecosystems driving evolutionary brilliance, your greatest breakthroughs and the daily challenges you face. How do you apply this to your life right now? Stop waiting for the stars to align or for your environment to become ideal before you pursue your ambitions. Embrace the friction. Seek out deep intellectual challenges. And actively sharpen your mind against the difficulties in front of you. You do not need a perfect planet to achieve greatness. You only need the courage to transform your obstacles into your greatest evolutionary advantage. If you could redesign just one physical law or feature of our planet to make life better, please leave your thoughts in the comments below so we can all read and discuss your ideas together. If you enjoyed exploring the boundaries of the universe with us today, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell to support our work and help us bring you more amazing content.